I don't know. It looked like we up. I'm gonna have to pull this up and see. But what up? What up? What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lucky. I'm in the building. Let me see what time it is. This is supposed to be live at 5, but it looks like it's more like live at 6:13. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. I'm working with a new software as usual, and y'all know I can mess something up real quick as usual. And now it looks like my laptop want to bug out. I might be frozen, but I'm back. I got Miss Millie in the building. What up, Miss Millie? How you doing?
What's up, Mr. Lucky? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm hanging in there. How you been? How you been for the weekend?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, that's what's up. So look, I'm gonna get straight into it, right? I want to talk about code, right? You hear a lot about code, right? Sister code, girl code, man code, street code, and whatever other kind of codes there are out there, right? You familiar with codes?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, all right. So you familiar with codes. Let me ask you this. How many different codes do you know about or have you heard about?
You know, every gang has a code. Um, Women code, men code. Um, you know, even side chicks got codes now.
Mm, wow.
you
Okay.
so everybody got it's a lot of codes.
It's a lot of codes out there, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
let me ask you this, right? With there being so many different codes out there, right? Who determines what when it comes to the code? Like, how do you know? Like, okay, if you were okay, if there's girl code, right? If you a girl, like, how do you know the code?
It's like a unspoken thing, but girl code, that's like if
Hold up now,
it's
don't
kind of
tell me the code.
iffy.
Yeah, yeah, don't tell me the code now, because there's gonna be people on there like, "Yo, hold up, I know she ain't putting out the code like that." You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be secret, you know what I mean? But,
Oh,
go
I no, I'm not putting
no,
out the code. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to like girl code or guy code, it depends on the person. Like, you know, because if you see something you want, you don't give a damn who they with. That code goes out the window. You
so
gonna go after what you want.
so wait, hold on. I'm confused now. If it's supposed to be a code, right? Okay, I don't know, maybe that's the code. Like, hey,
I
is
mean,
there
I'm
a
not saying
code?
everybody. I'm not saying everybody does that, but you have a lot of people. I mean, because if you didn't, you wouldn't have side chicks and side men. You wouldn't have those going around.
Mm, okay, okay. So you said it's a unspoken, like it's an unspoken word, right? So it gets passed along verbally, right? There's no code written down, right? Is there
I mean,
street
that's just
code
like
written
loyalty.
down? Okay. Okay. All right. I got you. So is that the only is that what the code is? Is just loyalty? Because loyalty might be different from person to person. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. So how does that play a role? If loyalty is different, that means the code would be different from person to person. So how would I know, right? Like I have in my mind what the code is, right? And then now I'm dealing with somebody else. Let's just talk about like let's just say man code. Let's just say man code, right? I'm a man. There's a man over there, right? I have my idea of what the code is. He might have a different idea of what the code is, right? Or you, as a woman, you have your idea of what the code is, and then there's another woman, she has a different idea of what the code is. You living by your code, she's living by her code, right? So, how do you distinguish what the code is between two people?
I would look at it as a respect level. Because a person that you respect, you're not gonna, do anything to hurt them or to upset them.
Okay.
and you know going after what's theirs is going to hurt them. So you know you're not going to do that because you respect them, and you're loyal to them.
Okay. Okay. So there has to be an element of loyalty for the code to even be activated.
That's how that's over the years. That's how I viewed it.
Okay. All right. All right.
Everybody has their own opinion.
Right.
That is mine
Okay. All
when it
right.
comes to it.
Okay. I got you. I got you. So when you so there's no code amongst individuals that don't know one another.
Not really. No, because who are you? I don't know you.
Okay.
So I owe you nothing.
Okay. I got you. I got you. Um so if we know each other, do we have to discuss first what the code is? Like, because again, we might know each other, but you know what I'm saying? My code might be different. And I know you say it's loyalty, right? But my definition of loyalty or how I see loyalty being used or not used is people are loyal to you for as long as it benefits them to be loyal, right? Most people will betray you once they no longer have a reason or they're no longer benefiting from your loyalty. You know what I'm
But
saying?
then
Or
they
from
were
loyalty.
never. But then they were never loyal to you. You might have been loyal to them, but they were never loyal to you.
Okay. So loyalty is only tested when the opportunity to be disloyal is present. So you
Exactly.
never know somebody's loyalty until they're tested.
Yep.
So at that point, right, is it safe to say nobody's loyal? I mean,
Unless
because
you know they done been tested.
okay, so what if
Unless that's just like you have a best friend. Y'all, you can say that y'all don't went through the trenches together. That's loyalty.
okay, but what if we done been through the trenches 9 times, and then now on this 10th time he betrays me, right? Does that mean he's disloyal? Because
I mean, he was tired. It's just, he was tired of going through the trenches 10 times.
okay, I got you.
He was
Yeah,
tired.
I got you. I got you. Okay, all right, all right. So okay, so let me ask you in a situation like that, right? You somebody, right? Your girl, your homegirl, or whatever. Y'all done been through the trenches, like I said, 9 times. On the 10th time, she showed some disloyalty, right? Would you consider her to have been like overall a loyal person? You understand what I'm saying? She was there with you for them 9 times, but this one time, now you jammed up. You in a jammed up situation now because she decided that, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, this particular time, but she was still rocking with you. She never let you know, listen, that 9th time, that last time was the last time. My loyalty stops here. So whatever happens, yo, it just is what it is.
I'll be in my feelings about it. I'll be upset about it. However, I understand.
Okay.
I understand because you got a life too.
Okay.
So I understand. I get it.
Okay. So you'll give what they call it grace to somebody
Yeah.
who they have really rocked with
Especially
you.
if I know they've always been there for me.
Okay.
And because you can't be there this one time, you got a life too. You got stuff going on in your life. So I understand. I can dig it.
Okay. All right, cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So let me ask you this, right? When it comes to, I'm gonna say street code, or not even street code. I'm not even gonna say street code, right? I'm gonna just say beef. I'm gonna say beef. When you have an issue with somebody, right? It's known. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all not rocking with one another. Y'all probably exchange some words or something like that at some point in time, and it's understood like, yo, we don't rock, right?
Yeah.
Are there rules when there's beef? Like, is there a beef code?
No, no, I mean, because if I say on site, it's on
Mhm.
site. So you better
Okay.
be prepared at all times.
All
But
right.
so at the end of the day, no, it's no rules into fighting, like
Okay.
I mean, but I think it's I'm trying to use my words. What pick the right choice of words. Oh, I don't want to get sued or nothing. So, it's weak,
Okay.
coward move to be in a fist fight, and because you're losing, you decide you want to pull out a gun. You know, where that ass whooping come back with a better move. Why pick
Mm,
up a gun? That's
okay.
not even a fair fight. You know, like you shouldn't have been talking shit. If you knew you couldn't fight off hand, you shouldn't have been talking shit.
Okay.
That's what happens.
I got you. I got
Back in the day, we used to fight. Like we wasn't scared to fight. We wasn't scared to wear ass whooping either. We
right.
just came back a little strong. We might came back with 5 other people, but we came back.
Okay. All right.
So
I got you. I got you. Are there okay, let me ask you let me ask you this, right? Because I know back in the days, right? If you kind of knew who hung out together, right? You knew what
hmm
group of girls, for me, the guys, you know what I mean? And sometime a tactic would be, well, if I can't get you, I see your man's over there. I'm gonna get your man's over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't get you. Now, do you think that's cowardly? You think that's like, is that breaking a rule? Like, if you got beef with somebody, is that beef just strictly between you and them, and everybody else is off limits?
I feel like it should be.
You feel like everybody
Um,
else is off limits?
off it, yes,
Okay.
yes. Because now when you start bringing other people into it, now you got innocent people getting
Mm.
killed. Yet and still, the two
Nah,
people
fighting.
that's
We just talking
beefing.
about fighting. We just talking
Oh,
about
oh,
fighting. Yeah,
fighting.
yeah,
Okay, fighting. Well, back in the
yeah, we
day,
just talking
one
about
fight,
fighting.
everybody fight.
Yeah, yeah, we
So
talking about
it
we
ain't
just
no
talking
such
about
thing
fighting.
off limits because we was always taught one fight, everybody fight.
Okay, okay,
So if
but
you got like 20 cousins that all y'all stay around each other, all 20 y'all, you, your sisters, brothers, and the 20 cousins going out there to fight.
okay. Now, but
'Cause
what if the person that you have beef with, you don't see them, but you see one of their cousins just out somewhere minding their business. You know what I'm saying? But the girl you got beef with, she hiding from you, like you can't find her. So you kind of got to send her a message. Nah, the family is off
No,
limits.
no,
I don't
so,
want nothing.
no, I don't send messages. I want the target.
Oh,
That's like wasting a bullet. For what?
oh my gosh, you so violent. Oh,
That's
no,
like
but
wasting a bullet. I'm gonna shoot at somebody else, but I want you.
right.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I got you. I got you. All right, all right. That's interesting. That's interesting. What about what about like girl code, right? And I don't know, I guess this is girl and guy code when they say you shouldn't date somebody's ex,
I
right?
mean, mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What like they're the person's ex, right? It's over. Would there be a problem like if it's over, it's over?
See, I have a conflict of feelings when it comes to that because I don't like to get in the middle of true love.
Okay.
But
But however,
however,
all right, go ahead.
if it's somebody that I'm close with, And I'm like, oh Lord, was y'all already eyeballing each other?
Hold up. When you
Like,
say
how
somebody
did
was,
this occur? So yeah,
what if
it's yeah.
what if it's just something that happened? What if they didn't know each other to your knowledge? They didn't know, they never knew each other prior. And then, one day you with your homegirl or whatever, something like that. And then she's like, "Oh, let me introduce you to my friend." And boom. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Would you okay, let me ask you this. Would you bring up the fact that that's your ex? Like, would you
oh
tell her that?
no,
Like, nah,
that's
you not.
messy. That's messy.
Okay.
That's
So
messy
would you
because
act
if they're happy, why would I interfere in that?
okay. Would you okay, so let me ask you this then. Would you act like you didn't even know who he was? Like when she introduced you, would you just be like, "Oh, hey, hi, nice to meet you."
I don't know about that. I'm probably like, oh, I know who that is. I remember him.
Okay.
I'm like,
But then the
I know him from such and such. I mean, because he got a pass. Everybody has a pass.
Mm, okay. Okay, that's cool. Would you not date somebody or not deal with somebody if you knew that they dealt with, somebody that you knew from the past?
I knew from the past. That means I don't no longer
No,
associate
no, no.
myself
Okay,
with
hold on,
him.
hold on. Nah, somebody that you know now, like you still cool with, or
Okay, well, no,
nah,
no, not if somebody. No, if I no, that's a no no.
that's a no no.
Yeah, that's a
But
no
if
no.
everything is like good, everything is great, like what I mean?
Because of that reason alone, it's gonna automatically put him in friend zone. So therefore, I'm not even trying to even get to know him now. Whatever
Okay.
I know about him, that's it.
What if you've been dealing with them for 6 months to a year, and then you find
Hey,
out?
the damage is done at this point. The damage is done. My bad. You should have introduced us. This would have never happened. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest.
So look, is that like a code? Is that something like where when and I'm
I
just
mean,
like, do you gotta go around and introduce like, "Hey, you know what? How I'm feeling this dude. Let me go around and introduce him that, or let me take some pictures. Me and him take some pictures, and let me send this out to everybody that I know." You know what I'm saying? To make sure I don't get no feedback saying that, you know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, yeah, I know him," or, "How y'all know each other? That's my old boo," or, whatever.
no, I mean, should have just bought him around the family barbecue or something.
Mm,
Let his presence be known with your wants.
okay.
So yeah.
Alright, alright. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I just wanted to chop it up a little bit on the code thing, man, because a lot of people talk about code, street code, this code, that code, and everything, and then it's like not everybody's on the same page when it comes to this code, or maybe they don't follow code when it isn't when it doesn't work for them. You know what I'm saying? Like how some people are
Mhm.
like they want it their way, but then when it don't apply to them, they want to do it a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Yep.
yeah, it's just interesting when it comes to the code. So I was just curious how the whole code thing go because I think even when it comes to demographics, where people live, if you grow up in one area versus another area, and you know what I'm saying, just sometimes the code is different. Sometimes language is different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Some people can say something that'll be like, nah, you can't get away with saying that. You know what I mean? Where somebody else might be like, oh no, that's not a big thing. You know what I mean? So, um, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true though. Yeah, that's true.
All right. we got locked and loaded with a comment. She said everybody can get some. Oh man. So ain't nobody ain't nobody safe.
Oh,
Nobody safe, man. Everybody can get. I don't know. So we done talked about a couple things. This comment been up here for a minute. I told you I'm just learning this platform, so y'all gotta bear with me. So I don't know. I'm not sure if that's about the beef situation or if that's about the relationship situation. I don't know. Everybody can get some. I'm not really sure what we really talking about here. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I was just curious, man. If there's no written code, man, how do you know what the code is? Like, you gotta walk around and tell somebody in advance, yo, this is my code. Da 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 da. Where you stand with this?
No,
Where
I
you
mean
stand with that?
it's an unspoken thing, like or like if you around your homeboys or whatever, and they see you with this one girl, and they see how you treating her versus how you treat the other women, they know they ain't gonna step to her if they loyal to you. That's a code. That's an unspoken code. You ain't even got to tell them because they already know.
Okay, gotcha. 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 All right, yeah. I was just curious. I was just curious because there's a lot of situations, man, where I hear a lot of guys like, "Yo, man, he broke the code, and yo, the man code, and this and that." And some stuff I hear some guys say that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, let me see. Here you go. She came back. She said, that response was about fighting. Okay, I got it.
Oh,
Oh, so lock and loaded. You fighting everybody. Everybody can get it, I guess. If that's what everybody can get it, yo. If I can't get you, that's it. Your auntie can get it. Your cousin can get it. Nobody's safe. You better spread
ain't
your wings.
nobody safe.
They see me coming. It's on sight. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Oh man, that is crazy. But yeah, I've heard guys, you know what I'm saying, talking about the code this, the code that, the code that. And then I'm like, nah, that's not a code. Some of these guys when they talk about code, some of that stuff ain't no code that I live by. So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Am I out of pocket? Because who who determines the code? Like, so if my code is one thing, and then okay, so two women, if you got a code and then she got a code, and y'all codes are a little bit different, y'all ain't had a conversation about code. Whose code wins? Like, whose code do you go by?
Hey, you go by
Is
your own.
your own code, like,
Yeah, you go by your own
hey.
code, whatever you believe in. Because why change up who you are to please anybody else?
Mm. So then, what's the point of a code? Like, is there a basic? Is there like a foundation when it comes to the code that everybody should just know, right? And then you build up from there. You know what I'm saying? But is there just a basic, like, yo, the basic bottom line, whether I know you or not, this is a not to be done? Like, is there anything across the board, whether it's street code, sister code, family code, girl code, whatever? Do any of them have a baseline that everybody's just supposed to know?
It used to be. Nowadays, it's fair game around here. It's a dog eat dog, man.
Mm.
It's a
Yeah,
fair game.
that's
I mean,
kind of
just
like
think about it.
yeah, that's kind of like what it is. It's almost like nobody's really loyal. It's like every man for
Mm-mm.
himself. You know what I'm saying?
The
Yeah,
snitches walking around free and getting record deals.
right, right,
Like,
right. Yeah,
you can't trust nobody.
right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's rough. It's not like it used to be. It's a different day and age. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just every man for himself. I guess every girl for herself, every woman for herself. Whatever the street is
yeah,
what it used to be, and then I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask
yeah.
you this. Let me ask you this now. When it comes to loyalty, right? Because you spoke on loyalty. Let me ask you this now, and I just kind of want to know your opinion on whether you think this would be an example of somebody being disloyal or just there's no code at this particular point, right? So I'm with my homeboy. We riding. Um, and I'm sure that plenty of people have probably heard stories like this, right? Me and my homeboy, we riding. He runs into the store, robs somebody in the store, jumps back in the vehicle, boom, takes off, right? I wasn't a part of the robbery. I didn't know he was going to go rob somebody. You know what I'm saying? Um, we get caught up, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the next 2 or 3 days or something, time go by, 2 or 3 days go by, police come to me, whatever, they asking me questions, right? And I give them information. They tell me what they're questioning me about. You know what I'm saying? They're telling me what they're questioning me about before they, start really getting into the questions, right? So I know they're looking for my friend. He went to the store, he robbed somebody, whatever. Woo, woo. Again, I wasn't part of it. So now I don't. I decide like I give them information. Am I wrong?
Hell yeah. It was this, I mean, depending on how close you and this friend was.
Hmm.
If y'all was really close, if that was like a brother to you, hell yeah, you was wrong. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when the police came and questioned it, you could have stuck with, I don't know. I took him to the store. He wanted to go in the store. I sat in my car, waited on him. He got back in, left. I dropped him off, and I went home. That's over. I don't know nothing. You ain't see me speed off. You ain't see me none of that. So therefore, you know, I was not aware of what occurred inside the store because I was not in the store.
Okay, that's accurate, right? I'm with you on that.
So at the end of the day, now you got to do your job to find him.
Right,
Because I'm not finna help you go find him.
right.
And once he leave, I'm gonna send them. Once they leave, I'm gonna send them a quick text. Hey, yo, they looking for you. The boys looking for you. I'm not finna help you do your job.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because some guys will be like, "Yo, that was a form of, you know what I'm saying? It was like a
Snitching.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was an incident, accidental, like an accidental, like, bro, you didn't tell me. You I mean, you understand what I'm saying? It was like I didn't do it maliciously. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you went in there and you robbed somebody or whatever, right? So you know, I didn't know.
And
But then you got
because of that reason, that's all you had to tell them. You didn't know. You don't know.
okay, so that's not
So
because I
he
know
didn't
some guys.
tell you because then now you are accomplice. It had he told you. He
Right,
didn't tell you.
right. Okay.
So you don't let them scare you up and let them scare you up. And now you done snitched on your whole.
Okay. I'm gonna take it a step further. Let's just say it popped off, right? And then he told you. He told you, but you was not a part of the initial.
Okay,
You wasn't a
did he
part of none
tell
of that.
you as soon as he jumped in the car or after y'all drove off and y'all got to the destination?
After we drove off and he stopped, like he pulled over. Now he pulling somebody's wallet out of his pocket. He counting money. He throwing the driver's license out the window. He throwing all this out the window, and he take the money. And he was like, "Yo, man, I just hit somebody, man. At the you know what I mean?
Well, he gonna have to cough up some gas money for getting in a little extra for getting me involved in that crap. And I'm about to drop him off, and my alibi is still the same because I wasn't in there. Now it's his word. I wasn't in there. I didn't see nothing.
But you know something,
Oh
like
no, says who? My memory is all fuzzy. I can't remember nothing. I can barely remember what I ate this morning.
okay, that's cool. You know what? We don't know where he is, but you an accomplice. So I'm gonna need you to turn around and I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights. You know, like how far?
But
Let
see,
me ask you
now they have to prove this. So I could get an attorney. Because once again, I had nothing to do with this.
right, right, right,
So now they gonna have to now they're gonna get sued for wrongful arrest.
right.
Because I'm gonna fight it to the end.
I got you. I
I'm
got
gonna
you.
be on my very best. Okay. This what you want to do? Okay.
Okay.
All because you don't want to do your job. You want me to do it for you.
Okay, I got you. It's just interesting, you know what I'm saying? Because we got situations where hiring attorneys and kind of going through
Oh yeah.
all of this kind of stuff. A lot of times, people don't have the means, you know what I'm saying, to hire a decent attorney or to, you know what I'm saying, to
Well,
really
yeah.
go through that whole process and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people just get jammed up. But again, they're trying to be loyal, you know what I'm saying, to a friend. But then that friend that's kinda dirty works in my
And
opinion.
see, and that's why I said how close you and this friend is. Like, I mean, because at the end of the day, if it gets that far out, it's time for you. Hey, yo, hey, dude, you need to come down here and tell these people something.
Right, right,
Because if you don't, I will.
right, right.
So you need to figure this out.
Yeah.
You got 10 minutes to come up with a
Oh, you
decision.
you got 10 minutes? You gonna give 'em 10 minutes to come down here and get this straight, right?
Depending on
I
how
got
close me and this friend is.
you. Right, 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 I got you. I mean, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
It
because
makes total
everybody's
sense.
not your friend. Everybody you talk to is not your friend.
Right,
You
right,
know,
right,
because you can have a meaningful conversation with them. That don't mean they're your friend.
right, right. Yeah, I got you,
So
I got you. I just wanna see I'm just curious to know, like, how far, or
it
how
all depends on the person.
it all depends on the person.
All
Okay.
depends on
So
the
some
person.
codes, and I think you did allude to this in the beginning, some codes don't even exist if you don't even have, you know what I'm saying, like a certain relationship with another
Hmm.
person, right? It's like I don't owe you anything, bro. Like I don't even know you. So I don't owe you no loyalty. I don't owe you any, none of this.
Exactly. And that's why I say I'm not mad at side chicks. Due to the fact that, when he approached her or she approached him or however it went, something had to be said, either or wasn't said for that matter,
Mhm,
for this relationship to start and
mhm,
continue to go on.
mhm, mhm.
And again, she don't know him. She don't know if he all she knows is what he tells her. Just
Right.
like all
Okay.
he knows is what she tells him.
Right. Right.
So because you don't know them, everything they say is the truth until you find out if they're lying.
Right. Okay, I got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's
So
accurate.
so hey, and things happen. People come up pregnant, and now you got side babies.
Let me let me ask you this. I asked this one time on a panel. Do you think somebody can be unfaithful to their partner, but still be loyal to their partner?
Yeah, to a
Okay,
fault.
okay,
To a fault.
I get what you're saying. And people didn't really understand like what I was saying, and I was like, am I the only one that you know what I'm saying can see that sometimes? Like, you
Because
know what I mean?
cheating is of the flesh. You sleep with because you can sleep with a person and not have no feelings for them at all.
Hmm.
So that's why it's so easy to discard them after you done slept with them. But a person that you love, that you in a relationship with, that I mean, this is yours. You know, if he try to leave or she try to leave, it's gonna hurt.
Mm,
It's gonna hurt like hell.
okay.
So you gonna do whatever it take for him to stay, especially if you know you the one that messed up.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Oh man. So somebody cannot be loyal but unfaithful. I don't know. I'm just curious. I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Miss Millie, and I get it. I fully get it. But a lot of people don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. Yeah, like you said, it's of the flesh. But
Yeah.
if I'm doing everything that I need to do You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to
Because you gonna still take care of the person that you done cheated on. You gonna take care of them with no problems. But the one that you done slept with, you ain't trying to take care of them. Because that's what it was. You having fun. Or you
Okay.
just getting your rocks off.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's
So it's just wham bam, thank you, ma'am or sir.
do y'all say do I don't wanna not do women say that? Not you. Like wham bam, thank you, sir? Or do y'all have like a
Yeah,
yeah,
yes, I will. Yes, I should. Wham bam, thank you, sir. Peace.
oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people can separate. I think, a lot of people just they're all one and the same. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, unfaithfulness and loyalty and all of that is all one and the same. You know what I mean? But I think it's separate. I think you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think you could kind of separate the two.
Yeah. Because they both have different definitions. So it can't be one and the same.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You're all right, Miss Millie. You're all right, Miss Millie. But so check it out. You know what I'm saying? Look like we've been on here for a couple minutes. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, try to get a better understanding of the code. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the code? Who makes up the code? How does the code, you know what I'm saying, get passed around? Who has to obey the code? When is the code no longer the code? When does the code change? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just that whole code thing because I hear a lot of conversations about, you know what I'm saying, the code and stuff like that. And I know me, there's certain things that can get said to me that I brush it off. There's other things that can get said to me that it just what I'm saying? It's just gonna stick with me, and I'll never be the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? Everybody has their own, different triggers, and you know what I'm saying, and all that
Yes.
stuff. So I was just kind of wondering when everybody talk about the code and this and all that, man. Like, what is the code? Everybody has their own code. So at that point, is the code really a code? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It used to be.
It used to be. It used to be. So it
It
used to
used to
be.
be.
I got you. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me jump on this comment real quick. Loyalty is what you are, not who you're loyal to. Hmm. So,
Okay.
all right, that's a good way to
I'll put it,
good
yeah.
way to look at it. That's a good way to look at it. Okay.
Yeah.
So is there a difference? I know this is gonna sound crazy the way I word it. Is there a difference between loyalty? Okay, I'm gonna give okay. You got loyal, you have not loyal, and then you have disloyal, right? So can you be can you not be loyal, but then not be disloyal? Like when I think of the word, okay, so just like this, I'll put it with the word respect, right? Because I had this conversation one time about the word respect, right? You have respect, you have no respect, and then you have disrespect, right? So I can have no respect for you, but not disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I I have to like maybe I have to know you. There has to be in order for me to respect you, there has to be something there that either I know about you, something that I like about you, or it has to be something there in order for me to respect you. But if it's not there, that doesn't mean that I will disrespect you. Like to disrespect somebody, you have to be flagrant. Like you have to disrespect somebody, in my opinion, you have to kind of go out of your way to do something that is not respectful.
Okay. My opinion is Respect is earned, not given.
Okay. Okay.
You know, that's just like loyalty.
Hmm.
Loyalty is earned, not given.
Okay. Okay.
So, you know, if once again, if I don't know you, I don't know owe you either.
Right.
If
Right.
I respect you, that's because that's how I was raised.
Okay.
That's that country coming at me. But once I get disrespectful, that's because you took me there.
Right. So the disrespect is something that you go out of your way to do to show I don't respect you. You know what I'm saying? Is
Hmm.
when you to
That's how I.
disrespect somebody, it's kind of like you have to, like you're letting it be known that
Hmm. I don't like
zero,
you.
yeah,
I
zero
don't have no
damn
respect
given.
for you.
Right. Okay. All right. But then you could be neutral and either respect somebody or not respect somebody
You
and
can
just
be
it's neutral.
cordial.
You could be cordial.
So you don't respect them nor disrespect them, but if they're in your presence, you don't acknowledge them either. But you know,
Right.
is
Right.
they're there, but they're not there.
Okay. All right. All right. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Let me see. I'll give you respect until you show me different. I'll give you respect until you. I don't even know if I'll give you respect, but it's like
Mhm.
I'll be cordial. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll be cordial, but then yeah, I think that respect is like you said, it's kind of like earned. Like I'm not just going to just be respectful, but I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm just neutral.
hmm,
You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me see. Once again, who you are. Yeah, yeah, that's who I am. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'll agree with that. That's who I am.
yeah,
I don't just go around and just respect everybody, respect everybody, respect.
yeah.
Nah, I think it has to be something more there for, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go around disrespecting people. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no,
Cool, I'm
most
cordial.
definitely.
What's up, man? How you doing? What's good? We can have a conversation. We can, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that respect, that gotta be that's kind of like earned. You know what I'm saying? That
Because you know, if I don't like you, I ain't even gonna be around you.
right,
You know, I ain't about to have a conversation with you. I ain't about to pretend like I like you. You know, we ain't about to do none of this. Yeah, I'm not even gonna have you in my circle.
right, right,
Because if I don't like you, that means I don't trust you.
right, right,
So if I can't trust you, what's the point of having you around me?
right. Absolutely. Let me see. A snake is a snake, and it will show itself. Yeah,
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 and
absolutely.
that is
But
true.
but you know something? I think a lot of people do end up getting jammed up or in jammed up situations because they're too trusting of people
Hmm.
and things like that in the first place.
Yep.
It's like, oh well, we work together, so we cool, or you know, they know such and
Yep.
such, I know such and such, and so we just all cool. Nah, like no, like
Yep. And
that has to be proven to me. You could be cool
hmm,
with that person and y'all may have a sense of loyalty and you know what I'm saying, a certain amount of respect for one another. That don't mean that because they got respect for that person that they're gonna have respect for me. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean that
yep.
if I got respect from my homeboy over here, that I'm gonna just automatically respect that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a I'm gonna be cordial because if that's my homeboy and y'all are homeboys, then I figure, you know what I'm saying? Like we all kind of, you know what I'm saying, along the same lines. But nah,
We just have a mutual friend.
yeah, we just, there you go. There you go. We just got a mutual friend. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, I just wanted to break down that code thing, man, because I you know I hear a lot of different people talking about the code and the street code and the brother code and the sister code and all this kind of code, and I see everybody just moving their own way and just kind of doing their own thing. So I'm like, well, what is the code? You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of guys get jammed up because they thought one guy was moving on this particular code. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But he wasn't, and it's like, yo, man, what happened, man? The code is da da da. Like, yo, that ain't my code. My code is, da da da. So it's like. I think everybody just kind of got to move in a fashion where, man, just it ain't. I mean, it almost like it ain't no code. You just got to move.
It ain't.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you just got to move however you got to move, how you see fit for you, and you
Yep.
just got to make, you know what I'm saying, great decisions for yourself. And if something ain't going the way you wanted to go, you got to distance yourself from it, or you know what I'm saying. If somebody violates you or somebody, let it be known. Yo, hold up. You know that nah, you crossing the line because that. Sometimes you have to let people know when they cross the line. You know what I'm saying? If you got boundaries and somebody doesn't might not understand, like hold up, you might laugh and joke with them over there like that. However, that's not a game that I play. You know what I'm saying? That's not fun for me. So I'm letting you know right now. No, that's a no over here. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? You give that person an opportunity to just to learn who you are, and then if they do it again, then it's like, see, because the first time it might not necessarily be disrespect. It could just be they just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't know. So when you don't know somebody, you kind of gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because
Fill
like,
them out. Yeah.
yeah, and then it's like your whole, but you gotta let it be known. Now, if you let it be known, and then they keep doing it again, that's blatant
Yeah,
disrespect.
disrespect. Yeah. That's why they say check it at the front door.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't say anything, and then they do whatever they do, or they say whatever they say, and then they do it again, and now you ready to knock them upside the head. I mean, did you give them the opportunity to fix or change their behavior so that they knew that they were disrespecting you, so that it wouldn't get to the point where you got to knock them upside the head? Like, is it fair for you to knock them upside the head when you haven't tried to correct the bad behavior?
I mean, if you checked it the first time and they did it again, and you said something to them again, now if you don't say nothing the second time, you let it ride. Then he thought, no, he was just, in his feelings about whatever. Then it becomes a habit. Now you done got upset about it and want to knock him upside the head. That's your fault. Now, if you done told him that second time, you'll be the fool to let him do it that third time.
Yeah,
You should just cut him off. Like, hey, dude, I just told you, I don't do that. I don't, mess around
right,
like that.
right, yeah,
Either you can't either gonna get with that, or you need to keep your distance.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard out here sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like you let people slide and they try you. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes
I ain't no
people,
ski slope.
yeah, people will try you for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I guess it ain't no code, man. It's just you got to live. You know what I'm saying? According to how you
Hmm.
see fit, and then if somebody violate or disrespect, you got to check them, put them, let them know like, nah, we don't do that over here. And then I guess you got to be ready to stand on it. If you put,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And you know what? That's crazy because sometimes you're in positions that sometimes like it's like, yo, is it really this serious? But sometimes it might really be that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like how many times you gonna let somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. They always say like you gotta be the bigger person and walk away, right? Ain't
Yeah, no.
nah. I
That's
mean,
just now. That's just like that turn that one cheek. I got two cheeks. What now? You want the ass cheeks too?
oh my
Like, come on.
yeah,
Like, no, no,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Because then now you somebody punching bag. No, no.
Right, right.
Whether it's verbally, mentally, physically, emotionally, now you're their personal punching bag. No, no.
Yeah,
Check it at the front door. Check it at the front door.
yeah, yeah. You gotta
Check
stand
that.
you gotta stand on business. And
Yeah, it got to.
that's I'm not gonna say that's hard, right? But sometimes it's like, are you willing, like, how far are you willing to take it sometimes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, the more established we get, the more the I don't necessarily want to say the older we get, but the more established we get, the better off we are in life. Sometimes you got to think like, is it worth what's about to happen, you know what I'm saying? Just so I could either save face or make a point or, stand my ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever been in a situation where you had to think twice and be like, yo, you know what? If I do this, I'ma really be jammed up. If I don't do it, I'ma really be you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
you just stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know? Yeah, I can see that. I can see it in your face. I'm probably bringing up something you just like, yeah, you know what? I done been there before,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, being that bigger person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've had the what they call be a bigger person.
Okay.
Um, but
Let me ask you this. How did it make you feel? Being the bigger person, how did it make you feel?
my anxiety went through the roof. I
Uh,
was angry I had to be the bigger
yeah,
person.
I know.
But I was like, you know what? The consequences, I already know how
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
gonna turn out. Don't have time for it, So every action has a reaction.
yeah,
Every reaction has a consequence. So,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good on that. I'm like, I'ma chill with this one. I'ma chill with this one.
Yeah, being a bigger person is
Let
just
y'all have that one.
being a bigger person is rough.
Yeah. And people tend to text you, especially when they know you trying to calm it down, dial it down a couple of notches,
Yeah,
trying to be, your peace first. So
yeah, yeah, being that bigger person is man, yo, shout out to all of the bigger people out there. It
yes,
takes a
yes,
lot.
most
It
definitely.
takes a lot. It'll make you feel like man, it just make you feel like a sucker sometimes. That's the best word that I can come up. You know what I'm saying? That's the best word that I can come up with it. But sometimes it's just you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? To everybody out there that's going through a situation or whatever, just it's it's a part of being an adult. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of being an adult. Sometimes you just
Hmm.
you gotta pick and choose your battles. I feel some type of way now even talking about it because I'm thinking about some things that you know what I'm saying. I gotta go get even. Like, oh man, but yeah. So yeah, I'm a chop. It was good. It was fun chopping it up with you on this, man. Um, yeah. You got anything else you want to throw out there real quick on the code?
Nah, hey, I don't have my code is
Your people know your code, right?
yeah,
Your
my
people
people know my
they know
code.
your code.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I ain't even had to tell them. They
Yeah,
all anybody I deal with know my code. So,
okay. All
you
right.
know,
All right. Well,
like
yeah,
I said, it's unspoken because they know who I am. Once you find out who a person is, you know what to do and what not to do around them
right,
or
right.
to them.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that people can feel um, you know, like just off of energy and stuff like that. I think people know.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got like school kids, bullies and stuff like that. I think a bully just know who they can bully. You know what I'm saying? I think a
Yeah.
bully has probably tried to test. Now I ain't gonna say they really tried to test everybody, but again, they body language and just little things like that. I think
The ones that look timid.
yeah, yeah, just you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Being a bigger person makes you need therapy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good one right there. Being that bigger person. Yeah, man. It's rough.
Yes, it does.
It's rough. It's rough. But yeah, that's what's up. So I appreciate you for hopping on the live stream and we're gonna come up with some more topics and we're gonna chop it up. All right.
All right, all right. Thank you for having me.
All right, and shout out to everybody that tuned in. It was a little rough in the beginning, and I still got some work to do on this new platform and everything. But don't worry, it's coming soon. And we appreciate y'all, and we out. Peace.
Peace.